right now is 10 for every 9 innings pitched. Definitely one of the elite pitchers with elite swing and miss stuff.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Margot is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting third, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Phillies down in order. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Luis Garcia starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is calling for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
And that'll bring in Carlos Isuaje, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Popped high in the air. Hernandez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Popped him up. Asuaje backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 7, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and that liner caught him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Batting 10th, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Striding in, Freddie Galvis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 one more time. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Garcia. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here it comes. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Asuaje scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on. Into the box now, number 85, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 4. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher.
Stepping up now, Dinelson Lamet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Renfroe racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in third place in that department. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Hoskins, the runner at second with one away. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up. Hosmer is there, and that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for San Diego, Carlos Asuaje. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Now another 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Hosmer. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Garcia.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Santana. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top, 3-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding into the box, Jose Pirela flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. He's a heater in there for a strike. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The batter number
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Renfroe moving in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
In now, J.P. Crawford, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in, Luis Garcia, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. Pitch is popped up. Asuaje is there for it, and that retires the side. Phillies strand one, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Austin Hedges will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Line to the right side. Williams is there, 1 away.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfield.
Travis Jankowski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Padres leave 1, still down 3-0. Back here at Petco Park. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Number 53 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Margot patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. And he puts it on the ground to second. Backhanded. And that's the 2nd out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in once again, Jose Pirela. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of... And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one, 3-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Number 85 has a play. He's got it 1 away. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Freddie Galvis. He doubled his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out toward shallow right. Williams is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 85.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
1 strike.
One out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strike.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
So stepping in, Austin Hedges. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Line drive to center field. Margot is right there, 1 down. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped up. Galvis on the move. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Perella on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Perella coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Crunchy Cordero will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Tommy Hunter comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. No balls and a strike to count. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Santana is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. Two gone here in the ninth.
Second baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Just missed with a breaking ball. Ball two.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. San Diego down to their final strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Philadelphia used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Garcia earns his 8th victory.